Okay, we're going to take a look here at the skills demonstrated in Google Certified Educator Level 2, Google Forms Scenario 4. So in this scenario, you're learning how to use forms to make a create your own adventure story. So what this allows kids to do is at certain junctions of the story, they can choose where the story is going to branch off to. So we'll start with a real simple example here. So we're gonna pretend here like we're gonna do a create your own adventure story for the old story of Jack and Jill. So what we're going to do here, what you'll want to do is plan out first what your branches are going to be. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to plan out three different branches of the story. So the first one here will be the opening section of the story here. So we'll say Jack and Jill went up the hill. So on this first section, the default section here, I'm going to give three different branches to the story. So we're going to say here, fetch a pail of water. Then maybe we'll say to get a better Wi-Fi signal, to have a picnic. Okay, so I have three different ways that this story can go. So what I'm going to do here is add a section for each one here. So now that I have my multiple choice one here, I'm going to add sections for each one. So here's your section button here. So what I'm going to do here is copy this real quick. My new section will be to fetch a pail of water. I'll do another section here to get a better Wi-Fi signal. And the third choice here is to have a picnic. Let me add a section after that. So now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go back to my original section here, section 1 here with the three ways that the story can go. And what I'm going to do here is click on the three little dots here and do what's called go to section based answer. So for this one here, if you click on this one, it goes to section 2. If they click on this one, it goes to section 3. If it goes to this one, it goes to section 4. So what I'm going to do here at the end, I'm going to add a fifth section, which they're all going to dovetail into the same ending. I'm going to call this one, and they lived happily ever after. So no matter which one that they choose here, they're going to go to the final section here. So there'll be just a different path to that section. So let's take a look at what this could look like. So it looks like this. So Jack and Jill went up the hill. Okay. Click here. Go to next. And what I would have to do here is, I would type in more of the story of them getting to fetch a pail of water, and then it takes them to the very end, and they lived happily ever after. So if we were to go back, maybe if I select to get a better Wi-Fi signal, click next. That would tell me more of that version of the story. In this case, I would have it dovetail at this, and they live happily ever after. Let's take a look at the last one here. To have a picnic, click there. To have a picnic, you hear this version of the story, and the way I set it up, it would dovetail into this part where they lived happily ever after. So this is just a quick and dirty version of what it looks like, the steps to create your own adventure story.